Hello and welcome. In today's video, I've built 5 incredibly satisfying fidget toys, starting off with the fidget spinner. Let's get into it. I built this in red as I thought it was the most common form for a fidget spinner. As you can see, it's incredibly smooth to spin and satisfying as well. The tyres represent those black holes that each fidget spinner has. And although it appears to be a normal fidget spinner, if you turn it around, there's a cylinder sticking out. And this, if you click it down, becomes an entirely different toy. You can now spin it on the table, which I think personally makes it twice as satisfying as the original fidget spinner, as it sort of circles around itself while spinning. Although it looked relatively simple to build, it was rather more complicated than I anticipated. However, the result was worth it. My next satisfying toy was this, and almost wrapped with pins in it that you can push up and down to create different shapes with your hand. It's incredibly satisfying. And you could also write different words and different shapes in it if you press specific patterns of Lego bricks in the back. It is made using grey pins that have an end on them so they stop when going through Technic beams. It also has a round grey piece that stops it from the other side. And it works on both sides, making it even more multifunctional. Similarly to the fidget spinner, the most satisfying part is when you roll it off the table and it's sort of each row by row slides off in that beautiful, satisfying pattern. Next, I built Pop It out of Lego. This was definitely the hardest and most challenging to build. However, the results speak for themselves. It's so satisfying to press each button forward and backwards. And like the toy Pop It, it works from both sides. Now, as you can see, the mechanism I used to get it to work was using 2 pins inverted on each other with a bar in between them. This took me a long time to work out, but the results are so satisfying to play with. Next, I built this clicking mechanism made with gears and uses rubber as an almost spring to press down on the gears. It makes a really satisfying clicking noise. This is probably the funnest one I've built because it's so easy to play with. Next, I built this. I'm going to call it the dual button, as it has 2 button mechanisms, the centre and the outside bit. It's especially satisfying because you can hear the spring tighten as you press down, and the middle one is slightly tougher to press than the outside one. Now, the mechanics were made with 2 sets of springs in this slightly over-engineered box, as you can see here. Each of them works separately, but both can be pressed down at the same time. So, there you have it then. 5 fairly simple, easy to build Lego fidget toys. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe for more and hit the notification bell for the next vid.